Okay, so for the makerspace part of what we are doing today, in Mrs. Patrick's class, I'm really sorry. I am with Mrs. Vaccarino's class right now. See, there they are. And they're helping me get directions, so I probably am not going to be looking at the screen very much, but you'll be able to understand what's going on. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to work in groups today, and I will tell you in a minute who your groups are in Mrs. Patrick's class. The sub will tell you in a minute who your groups are. So don't worry about your group. I've already got it picked out. In your groups today, you are going to work to make a plan. Do you remember last week when we had the challenge of getting the ball into the cup?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had the cup. Let's see. Sorry, Mrs. Patrick's class. I'm moving you around pretty fast. Oh, let's do it this way. Somebody stand up here. Ariana?
With help, I help.
No. If I'd started differently, yes. But all right, so the cup goes into the ball. That was one challenge, right? Put your hand out. The cup traps the ball. That's another challenge. And some of you made a challenge of your own, which I wasn't really excited about last week, but I'm going to let you do this week. It's, however, the easiest one. It's not much of a challenge, but if it's what your group decides... Wait, Ariana, I need you back. Hold this like this. If you decide to roll the ball into the cup, you can do that. It is the easiest challenge, and I really would like you to pick the more challenging, one, either dropping it in or trapping it under, but that's for your group to decide. If you decide to roll it in, that's for your group to decide, okay? Now, when you work with your group, all we are going to do today is create a plan. So we don't have a lot of time. We have maybe 15 minutes. You're going to create a plan. In Mrs. Patrick's class, I don't know how much time you have, but our class has about 15 minutes. You're going to create a plan. You're going to use a piece of paper and a pencil. You're going to write your group, the names of everybody in your group at the top. Up in the corner, you're going to put your teacher's name, or actually your room number is fine. So Mrs. Vaccarino's room would put 102, Mrs. Patrick's room, you guys would put 115. And then on that paper, you are either going to use words or pictures to remind yourself next week when we meet what it is that you want to do. Does this make sense? Pretty easy to do? Here's where it's going to be challenging. You are going to be working in a group. You are not going to be working with the same person you worked with last week. Bless you. So your job, part of what you have to do is talk to your teammates. What did they try last week? What worked, what didn't work? If you have an idea and you're like, oh, let's do it this way, one of your teammates might be like, well, we tried that last week, it was really hard. Maybe you're still going to do it. Maybe you're not. Maybe you talk to your team and you figure out a different way. Now, both classes, listen up. All that really fun stuff. Let's see if I can find it. You know, the really fun stuff that's over here on the counter. You're not touching it today. You are making a plan. Only a plan. Only a plan. Okay. On the paper, you're going to write down the things that you need. You can draw pictures of it. I'm good. Sorry. You don't want to look out the window. But only a plan. Are we good?
Yeah.
Do you want to know who your groups are?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, Mrs. Patrick's class, I'm going to be able to tell you who your groups are too. I just didn't want you to be worried about that. You are working with your mousetrap groups. So when we played mousetrap in December, your mousetrap group is the group that you are working with today. You did not work with somebody from mousetrap last week, so you should have 4 people in your group that all have different ideas, right? Cool? All right. Mrs. Patrick's class, there's one more video to watch. I'm going to show it to this group, and then you guys will have probably about 10 minutes of work time, okay, to make your plan. And then next week we will touch the stuff. All right. Have a good day.